Bogota, May 2020. Bogota hides great enigmas, which take advantage of the night to come out and threaten passers-by in some place. However, many of them have not been seen and their stories exist exist for the simple fact that evidence has been found in some establishment or because they have been transmitted orally. Myths and urban legends are concepts created by the American folklorist Richard Mercer Dawson in the late 1960. He defined these narratives as a modern story that was never happened, told as if it were true. However, this definition has changed a little. Since myths, since myths or urban legends can also be understood as oral constructions in which true stories are told with a fanciful distortion of the facts. These myths are a form of fiction that is often used to describe a story that is not a true story. Stories are called urban because of the contemporary context in which they take place. These new oral this these new oral traditions were strongly accepted throughout throughout the world. For example, the legend of the passenger from beyond, according to which some drivers, especially taxi drivers, have picked up have picked up picked up have picked up a young woman and she disappears in the middle of the universe. In the other version, it is said that 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 the girl asks the driver to pick up the money for the service the next day at the house where he left her. When the taxi driver goes and he asks about her and is told that she is dead. This story is known in several Latin American countries, as mentioned on the Bogota.gov.co website. These urban legends has gained so much recognition that the Colombian composer of popular music Giovanni Armando Romero Carmona composed the song Historia Macabra, which alludes to this story. Countless urban myths have been woven around the world. On this occasion, he will discuss three of the most interesting urban myths about Bogota. The Dark Secret of the Faenza Theatre. Theatre. The Faenza Theatre was built in 1924 with the main objective of en- entertaining the elite of Colombian capital. Over time, this place lost its importance and recognition, and the theater, the theater, and later into crisis. According to Carolina Leiva, the theaters the theatres restore this cause of the author to start showing only pornographic films in the 19, 1970. This was not the only slip that the the theater the theater theater the theater had since in the 80s. It is said that snuff films began to the began to be made there, a category of cinema in which actors are tortured and even murdered in a real way. According to information provided by WE Radio in 20, 2014, the rumor arose because 2014, the rumor arose because a warehouse was found where there were for torture tools and blood stains on the walls. Jose Raimundo Rusi was a lawyer who dedicated his professional life to helping and defending the most vulnerable population of Bogota during the one the 1800s, according to journalist George Alejandro Llanos. The action that Rushi carried out were not well regarded by the upper class of the time. A cellar was found in the Faenza theatre, where torture instruments and blood stains were found on the walls. The walker of Bolivar Plaza, Alejandro Muñoz, a little known actor, tells in an interview he gave to Shock magazine in 2017 that the projections of the theater, Teatro Faenza, at that time Manuel Chaparro contacted him to do some scenes. He accepted, and one day while he was reviewing the script, he decided to go to the bathroom. When he was heading there, he noticed something strange between the people who were according the film. One of them commented to the other, we have to be careful so that Munoz doesn't release that the scenes he's going to do are not just acting, but are real. Faced with this, Munoz Munoz filled the theater. I am the only protagonist of a snuff film who came out alive. He says today. He says today. In the article, the Ghost of Candelaria in El Tiempo, it is said that in 1851, Rusi was implicated in the murder of Manuel Ferro. The death of this subject occurred as a result of a robbery. Llanos even mentions that the lawyer was also tried for being the supposed leader of the criminal gang Molino del Cubo. This altercation led to Rushy being shot in the Plaza de Bolivar, even though even thought he was not the mastermind behind the murder. Since then, some people say that the spirit of his man wanders and exclaims his innocence throughout 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 the plaza, Bogota, May 2020. The Cannibal Restaurant of La Calera. According to the Shock website, one on the road leading to La Calera in the 1980s, 1980s, the Italian Gigi Ferruso opened the restaurant Al Angolo di Gigi. In a short time, it gained fame and importance thanks to the type of meat they sold and the people who came to the place. The meat that Gigi prepared was a real delicacy. It could not be found anywhere else in the country. The curiosity about where his food came from grew very day, and since the owner did not say where he got it and did not let the other chefs cook it, people began to say that was human meat.